Hello, Editing Alison here. So the video you're about to watch was actually recorded 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was actually the very first video that I recorded for the channel before even the welcome video or any of the other videos that are already up. And watching it back now, there's a couple of things that I've really forgot to say. The first is, please subscribe to the channel. It's really important for YouTube creators that people who like the channel subscribe. So if you enjoy my content, please subscribe to the channel. The other thing that struck me when I watched this back is that I talk a lot later on in the video about kind of author branding, but I don't really explain what that means. So if that's something you'd like to see another video about, please just let me know in the comments and we will do something about that at some point in the future. For now, over to past Alison for the video.
Hi and welcome to this video. The subject today is author photos, those official pictures of authors that appear potentially in the front or back of a published book, possibly on the author's website, maybe on their social media, maybe on their agent or publisher's website if they're traditionally published. They're worth having because they're the sort of thing that you sometimes need if you're asked for pictures by a PR person at your publisher, or if your book is entered in a competition and shortlists, there will usually be a PR form which asks for official head and shoulders photo that they can use for their publicity. So it's useful to kind of have those ready sitting on your computer so that you're not scrabbling around trying to take one in a hurry when you're asked. This is way out of my comfort zone, though. I detest having kind of formal photos taken. Fine, quick snap on holiday or night out or whatever, I'm here for that. But proper photos that are going to be used again and again and again, I really struggle with. I hated like wedding photos. That was the worst part of getting married as far as I was concerned, all the official posed photographs. So this is not a fun bit of being an author for me. The fun bits of being an author for me are the bits where you're sat at home in your pyjamas, eating toast, typing, picking toast out of your bra some hours later. I am here for all of that. Author photos is not in my happy zone though. So obviously I have been published since 2013 and I've had author photos all that time. My original ones were taken in 2013 and much as I like to kid myself that I'm basically the same age now as I was then, it's basically 10 years ago and you can really see the difference, unfortunately. I've had a couple I've used kind of temporarily since then while I've been out of contract. It's not been so kind of urgent or important to have decent photos because I haven't been asked for them as often. So I've had a few that I've used kind of on social media and things like that a bit less formally. I have a brand new contract. I have new books coming out in January and August, so I thought it was time for some new author photos. So this video is going to take you through the process of taking those, picking them out, working out which ones were best for the author branding that I'm trying to create at the moment. So let's start with the process. Now, you can have your author photos taken by a professional photographer in a studio or at your home. That's absolutely fine. It costs money, and I didn't decide against that primarily because of the money. I decided against it because I hate having my formal photograph taken so much, and I knew that to get like two I was happy with, we were going to have to take hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photographs. So instead I roped in an amenable husband, my personal husband in this case, but any passing amenable husband or wife will suffice, and we spent about half a day taking pictures. And to do that, we did 2 different outfits. We took them all around our house and garden, but we did like different locations. We moved furniture around, we fiddled with lights. We did all of that, and I reckon we took probably in excess of 500 photos. I'm not actually sure precisely how many we took because most of them never made it off the camera. Most of them were deleted pretty much as soon as they were taken. 138 made the transition onto my laptop, and then I went through a process of kind of looking through those, and an awful lot of those were pretty much rejected out of hand as soon as I'd had chance to look at them bigger than on just the phone or camera screen. And we whittled it down to set that we thought were contenders. Now, this one is my absolute favourite photo of the ones we took. If I was just picking the photo that I was going to use based on what do I think is the nicest photograph, it would be this one, absolutely hands down. But I'm picking an author photo for my new pen name, Alison Sinclair, who writes rom-coms, and where the tone of those books is light and fun and inclusive and humorous and escapist. And this photo, much as I do really like it, doesn't really fit with that branding. If I'd written a crime novel, maybe a historical, maybe something a bit more issues driven, kind of book club fiction, this would be the perfect photo. I'm slightly tempted to write a historical crime novel just so that I can use this photo. That's how much I like it. And liking photos of myself is really unusual, so I kind of feel I should make the most of this opportunity. However, for Alison Sinclair, for romantic comedy, this photo isn't the right look. So I moved on to another set, and I decided that this second outfit, the striped dress, just looked a bit lighter and a bit brighter in the photographs. So I focused on that set for picking Ali's photos. And even then, though, I did do a fair bit of manipulation, not in terms of making myself look different. One of the benefits of being an author is that we're not expected to look supermodel or Instagram influencer perfect all the time. So I didn't do any, chin removal or slimming or anything like that. I'm a fat girl and entirely comfortable with that. So when I say photo manipulation, I fiddled a little bit with the colour balance, and did some cropping, so nothing drastic, just trying to get these images to show off to the best that they could be. And these are the final 3 photos that I ended up with, which I sent to my agent and to my new editor. So these are going to be the photos that you will see on my social media when I'm promoting the new book, when I'm promoting Alison Sinclair. This is the image that we're going to be using, and that was the process that we went through to get to it. If you have any questions at all about author photos, author branding, please put them in the comments. I'll try and answer as many as I can. If there's anything really interesting in there, I might make another video to follow up on that. In the meantime, hit subscribe, ring that bell so you get notifications when there are new videos on the channel. And do follow me all over the internet, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you hang out. Come find me and say hi, and I'll see you for next week's video.